Please tell me we opened up on boobs. I'm going to be the most happiest GM ever.
I'm not sure if it transitioned right at the right time, but hey, hi everybody.
Fingers crossed. Hello guys. Welcome to chapter 3 of Tales of Faerune. Sorry about last week. Family emergency and all that. And I'm human. We're all human. Don't forget.
No, I'm not. What? Yes, I am.
Anyways, hello, I am your lovely GM for tonight, your storyteller, if you will. I'm Kitty. Basically, that's what I am. Let's do our introductions. Who wants to take up next?
Well,
let's go with Rafiki.
Hi. Yeah, I'm Freaky. People that, sometimes come to this channel would probably be familiar with my face already, because I'm here often, apparently. Like, I run the place a little bit. So, yeah, I'm Rafiki. I'm the co-founder of this channel, and sometimes I do music like the intro music that you heard. And I'll be playing the legally 3/4 cover Leonid Paladin at Oz.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big boy. And whoever wants to go next.
Juice, do you want to go next? Since I'm going to go by what I see in my overlay.
Hi, I'm Juice, no pronouns, just Juice, and I will be playing Ocasio, our Haringong rabbit person bunny dude, I think is what's going around. Ranger, Gloomstalker Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
He, him pronouns for Ocasio.
I'm Trieste. I'm going to be playing Rastri. She is a cleric, and honestly, Bunny Dude was what I put in my notes when I couldn't remember Ocasio's name the first session. So, my human person is going to be hanging out, but she's not that kind of cleric, so we're going to see how this goes.
So, Witchy, you're next.
Okie doke. Hi, I'm Witchy. I go by she, her pronouns. I'm gonna be playing Janella, a level 4 human warlock, who is not creepy at all.
That's reassuring. I'm Kelly, mostly known as the Opera Geek, she, her pronouns, and I am playing Sinhild, who is also she, her pronouns, and definitely not to be messed with in the area of pastries.
Playing Nouvelle, stealer of pastries, and your arcane trickster rogue. Our pronouns are she, her.
Nouvelle the pastry thief.
So anyways. Oh yeah, I was so close to actually picking up a honey bun from the store today just so I could eat it when Kelly did her intro. But anyways, so let's just recap of last week's. Our lovely players were finally going into the mines and found their way into what appeared to be a desolate area. And as they were searching around, they found a trail of honey buns, like your trail of breadcrumbs, but delicious and warm for some reason. So, farther in, following this trail, they found themselves ambushed by strange creatures once again that they've seen. And, oddly enough, they found a new friend, though very angry that somebody took their honey buns. And that's where we met Sunny. And so they continued on, searching this strange abandoned mine, trying to figure out what's wrong. What are these creatures that seem to be all over this mountainside? And so, as they were searching, they found the bag of warming that held the honey buns. And in a second, Sunny went berserk and went after her honey buns because, damn, they're so good.
And there were only 16 left out of the original 42, and that's upsetting.
They're very upsetting since they also give a restoration to HP as well. So, but the fight broke out. Our dear fighters were able to come out on top with a little help from an unknown source that one of our players realized, oh shit, I know who that is. So, tonight, just like with any of the games that we play from here on out, every player is going to be having one epic moment that they can use during the session. And if we get a hype train going in chat, that will grant the entire group one epic moment that the group of themselves can choose to use. All of them are just one, up to them. You can also have the ability to go in chat, either donating gifted subs, subbing, or bits to kind of change things within the game, be it positive for the players or negative for the players. Who knows? All up to you guys. So anyways, let's get back into our game of tonight's episode, or chapter. New things. Trying to get my brain back into working order. So, you guys just finished this fight, and some of you actually witnessed the strange cat that appeared. Now that the fight's over, honey buns have been rescued, or what's left of the honey buns. What are you all going to do?
Well, Sunny is going to be counting the honey buns. And inexplicably, each time she counts them, there's one less, and she can't figure out why. It's because she's eating them. That's why.
And it's at this point that Eden comes up and rubs against your legs and looks up at you expectantly.
Okay.
Wanting a honey bun.
Surprise prop. Are you ready? You ready?
Oh my good lord.
Stop! It's so cute! Oh my god!
Someone clip this.
Seriously, clip it. We've been
Oh
the
my
moment
god.
she showed me this, I was like, I have to set the scene up.
Oh
I have to
no,
get this
my
scene.
heart!
Yeah.
Oh,
That is-
I'm gonna
that
cry.
is
It's so
so
cute. Oh my god! I'm like,
like,
I'm literally about to start crying. It's so fucking cute. Oh my god, ruining my reputation.
Rafiki
Oh my god.
had this sent to Scotty.
Oh my god, it's so
Mhm.
cute.
He's been planning this for a
oh
while.
my god.
He's so
Scotty is
tiny in
very
it.
sad because it's a very warm little. You're not gonna put your head down so they can see the top of it, are you, you little shit? No.
Oh,
Say no. It's just a little
I
hot
love
outfit.
him. Oh,
Yeah.
so
What a
cute.
good.
It's got
That's
buttons.
the best
It's got buttons and
surprise.
legs.
Oh no! Oh my god, it gets better. Stop.
No more D&D,
We-
just admiring
We
the
have to
Fox
end
costume.
stream. We have to end stream right now.
Yeah, that's it.
I
Scotty's
can't
one,
handle
Last
this.
Well,
night.
that's the show. Thanks for coming,
Scotty's,
everybody.
Scotty's one D&D.
Three.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Scotty wins
thanks for
D&D right
coming.
there.
Scotty one shots the fucking big bad, and we call it a night.
Yep, we're done. That's it. Good boy.
Oh, so cute. Oh my god. I hope somebody please clip that. Please.
Scotty cast a cantrip, goodest boy.
Look, it's like
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
Now that's a
Doggo.
free action, I
Oh my
think.
god.
He looks so mad.
He casts it, but he doesn't spend a spell slot. He
Yeah.
just keeps
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
it.
yeah.
He does it he casts that as at will.
That's a free action.
Mhm.
It's an at will.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's an at will 9th level spell.
I know, I was gonna say it's a cantrip cast at 9th level
Yeah.
with
Oh, yeah.
infinite duration.
While
Yeah.
while y'all continue the scene, I'm going to take the fleece onesie off
Yeah,
the
'cause
poor dog who is
Yeah,
so
no.
nice.
Oh, okay.
And,
Well, thank you for sharing. Oh my god.
I'm sure he'll be back in it. You
That
know.
made my day.
So, anyways, what's the rest of you doing?
So,
Ocasio is just still. I think somebody else was going to say something, but in the meantime, Ocasio will just be kind of still staring daggers at Janella.
She's just gonna look back and be like, I will explain later. It takes a lot of time to explain? We'll do that later, okay? Out of the cave conversation, you know. And then like finger guns because she doesn't know what the fuck else to do.
I'm confused. Was that just your familiar? It's
No.
just a cat.
A cat with glowing eyes, like the one that I saw outside of the tavern. That she
about
pretended not to know anything about.
Did it
Okay,
have
so
this?
that-
The out of character? Did it have the same eyes? Because I thought it
Yes,
had
it
different
did.
eyes. Oh, okay.
No, they had the same
Oh,
eyes.
okay. Oh, I mean,
I
secret cat.
kind of secret cat. I could explain secret cat to not be a secret cat after the cave. How about that?
I mean, I have secret things. I like reach into my scarf and pull out a dagger. See?
I mean, I got one
in
too,
the
and like
scarf.
she like lifts up her skirt a little bit, and there's like a knife hidden in her boot. But
Oh no, you don't understand. I reach my hand into my scarf, and my hand basically disappears, and then I pull out a fucking knife. Like, there's no way that a knife should go into this scarf. It's like my and I like shove my whole arm in just to show you, like, see, secret things.
Secrets.
I'm not entirely sure how much I'm allowed to talk about. I know there's one thing for sure I can't talk about. That's the fun thing about like stuff and things. So
Let's
I can't,
you not talk privately.
I mean, I can't judge. I have my own secrets. Did the cat
can talk-
harm you, Ocasio?
No.
yeah, what happened? Look,
Did
I
it
don't know
harm-
why Cat has interest in you. They normally don't do stuff like that, so I'm just as confused on that front, but I'll tell you everything that I know about Cat that I'm allowed to talk about, because there is topics I'm not allowed to talk about when we are out of the cave as a group. Cool?
Cool.
I will 100% make sure Cat doesn't do things that it hurts you guys, because that's not cool.
Well, so far, you've not proven to be any kind of betraying, double-crossing person. I was just a little taken aback by the fact that you didn't say anything earlier when this was made sense to be concerned as well. So maybe we can meet in the middle and figure out. Maybe we both know something that the other doesn't.
That is probably true, and I will make sure that my patron friend dude thing, cat thing, doesn't do anything stupid.
I have a question. Only Janella has to tell stories, right? Only Janella has to say stuff?
Yeah, no, you don't have to. I'm not
Okay.
saying we're gonna have like a kumbaya moment where everybody's gonna like tell everything that's wrong with them.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
I'm sorry, Nouvelle. I actually do. When I said this thing about the talking and things that we might not know that the other might, I was talking to Janella, but I actually was, and if I am already being very obvious that I'm talking to you, but I'm gonna try and make it discreet. Not very good, not very well. I'll be like, I would like to kind of follow up on something that you said earlier too, but I feel like we have to go
What did
finish
I
and kill
say?
whatever was over there.
Yeah.
What did I say? I, as a player, also don't remember.
I mean, it's been 2 weeks, so
It could be a day. I still wouldn't remember.
no, I feel that.
Do you want me to like say it out of character? You want me to say it now, or like send you a message, or
just-
like say it at the
You can
time?
you can send me a message,
Yeah.
Okay,
just
cool.
so I know. But we can talk about it later in character.
Yeah.
That's fine. Sounds good. What was that noise?
Yeah.
Referring to the growl we heard at the end of last session.
Yeah, while they're having that,
Nothing
Scare
good.
stuff.
discussion. I just want to, take a look around you. I notice anything coming our way or anything,
No, it doesn't seem anything is coming your way. But even you are starting to smell the scent of lavender.
Oh, it's so soothing.
Mm.
And
I feel
for those
all my stress leaving me.
The spot
and
of
for those who
doom.
are on roll 20, it's actually coming from where the growl came from. Over in this direction. So,
Okay.
what are you guys gonna do? As you're looking around, you see that this is one of the more open areas in the far upper. Let's see, that would be the upper right hand area. You see, there's almost looks like a explosion of roots that burst forth and caused a collapse in that area. But you do see some of the Ethereum that are popping out of the raw form of it, where Novella was in that area. You can also see there's a lot of ore there. And looking around, you see there's a lot of broken mining equipment and some of the more finer tuned items as well. And a lot of them, oddly enough, look broken. And it appears that the miners who were in this place ran. It was like an immediate evacuation kind of situation.
Do we want to see what that noise is? Or, I don't...
Sunny looks
I
up,
can-
like, with her mouth full of pastry. I mean, we probably should, don't you think?
I think it might be we found the other wolf things, right? And Okasa, you said you saw that big... we all did, I think. That big one?
The last time that we fought these things, yes, there was the big one that was all the
Yeah.
way up on the cliffside, and then when I went up there,
Yeah.
they were all kind of running away and had, and I look at Janelle, a big smile on their face, and then disappeared into the rock.
I'm just gonna take a few
So you're
steps
I
saying
can
in
try
that
and-
direction.
disappearing monsters, and you're just now saying something?
We just met like 5 minutes ago.
It's kind of important information.
I don't know if we were expecting to see them down here.
I mean, you're obviously not going to see them if they disappear.
I mean, they didn't disappear when we saw them here.
Well, then I guess we should probably go find them.
Okay.
I will
can
scout
have
ahead.
My fox back, please.
I mean, yeah.
Just
And she's
put her.
kind
I
of shoes.
hold open the
Eden.
pouch. Just put
She
her
kind
in
of
the
shoes Eden over, and she's like, "Be marsupial, go, do the thing."
pouch.
She whines. She whines a lot. She
you
does
know
not
what?
want to go
Fine.
in the pouch.
If you want to stay with Sunny, then stay with Sunny.
Sunny's not paying attention to the fox right now.
Yeah.
I'll go home or somewhere else, and you can stay with Sunny.
She just looks at you with a... Are you sure? Kind of look.
Am I? I stomp away. I go towards the growl to my death.
Hey,
Um, Gotta follow Nouvelle because, well, make sure she doesn't die.
Eden looks at Ocasio.
And if Eden, I don't know if Eden comes up or not, but I'll try and whisper like, I see that you can kind of you. Do you want to maybe scout the head and sights?
I mean,
Roll for the
Roll?
fox's mood.
Yeah, roll a persuasion check on that. Her fur is currently the color of what's around, like the cool gray stone?
Ooh, dirty 20.
So Eden looks at you, squints her eyes, looks at where Novella just walked off, sighs, and gives you a nod, and starts getting low and heading off in that direction as well.
Just, I don't know if you have a way of. You seem to have some kind of special dynamic. If you have a way of letting Nouvelle know what you see, it might be even better.
She takes a pause, looks at you, nods, and then, oddly enough, you've been traveling with them for a while. This is the first time that you see her all of a sudden kind of dip behind a rock, and then you don't see her anymore.
I like you.
Hmm.
And I will stealth as well to start scouting ahead to try and get like the jump. Not the jump, but just to at least kind of get visual or audio or whatever different senses on what lies ahead besides this super soothing lavender smell down here.
It's so soothing. It's like a candle.
It's like,
It's like I
Epsom
walked
salt.
into.
Somebody's having
I
an
just
Epsom
walked.
salt bath.
I just walked into a Yankee Candle.
I was about to
so
say,
potent.
it's like that. I imagine it being like lush almost, like
Yeah.
just overwhelming.
I would say like the candle section of Bed Bath and Abyss.
Bed, Bath, and Abyss.
Oh my gosh, that has to be a story.
Give me a second. Let's see if it's actually going to be a store.
Yes.
It's totally a store in Dameron.
Yeah.
Wow, shopping episode.
Look,
Let's go.
if it wasn't a
Yes.
store,
Yeah,
we would
send
have
me the
made
name
a store.
again. Yeah, send me the name in chat so I can make sure I have it correctly of how you're thinking it. So, anyways, Cassius, you start to move up. And can I have you roll me a perception check?
Perception, that is dirty 20 as well.
Okay. Right now, it looks like you're looking through, and you still see this area of stone, similar to what you saw earlier. But now, you actually are starting to pick up with that dirty 20. Whispering. One, it seems to be a feminine voice. The other is a more gruff, deeper voice. And yeah, given the fact that you're a rabbit, they have good hearing, you actually pick up a little bit of the information, especially with that dirty 20. You start to hear like, now dear, I gave you this magic, this power to get your revenge. And you've already done your deal. The only part that I need you to do now is, well, clean up all the loose ends. I don't want to have to deal with the same shit my sister has. Then again, even when she succeeds, she fails. Are you sure? And what's weird is the male voice kind of seems to slip into different kind of octaves, which my voice cannot do. And it almost seems like there's other like accents slipping in and slipping out. Now,
Does it sound like one voice that's like difficult to pin down, or does it sound like multiple voices layered over each other?
multiple voices layered.
Okay, cool.
Now, dear, since you've given me all the things that I need, if you actually succeed in dealing with all the loose ends and everything, I might actually see about changing your fate a little bit. Now, I should be off. And, well, those so-called adventurers should be coming in any minute now. I can already see the damage on your body. Best not to make mistakes. I've already given you a warning of what your weaknesses are. It's up to you to know that. Well, Actually, before I go, I should do this first. And the lavender scent suddenly gets stronger for a second. Now don't fail me. And then you hear a little pop. And after that pop, you just hear growling, like under the breath cursing.
That growling and under the breath cursing sounds like the person that feminine voice was talking to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have I heard of either of those voices before?
Roll me a perception check. Or intelligence, actually. This would be intelligence, straight intelligence.
I am a rabbit. Lucky number 7. I'm totally like not serious about that haggle.
Hey, you give me things like, hey, could this possibly give me a little extra? You catch something in the mismatch of voices, but it's there for a second. It sounds familiar, but you're not sure given how strange the voices are. It kind of piqued your interest a little bit, but you're like, can't pin it down. Right.
Okay.
But with also that dirty 20, hearing that and trying to see if you can see anything, you actually, up in the far corner, you see what looks to be a almost, I would say, orb-like sack that is basically, best way I can explain it is this tree is wrapped around it, and slowly, continuously, its vines, its branches are slowly getting farther and farther up. And what you see within it is these little kind of will-o-wisp orbs that are trying to get out. And you're like, what the hell? You've never really seen something like this before. But you can see just by how they're acting and by just like tinging onto the glass-like object that they are desperate to get out right now.
Cool. Thank you. I'm curious about the vines and the. Do they look like the vines that we saw at the beginning of the cave entrance that look kind of like necrotized and?
These actually. Roll
do
me
they look
intelligence
like
for
something
you.
I've seen before?
Roll it intelligence with advantage to see if you can remember anything. Or you can roll history with advantage, depending on which one you want to go.
Yeah, it's the same. Okay. Nope, that fell again.
Dice rolls.
15.
Looking at the vines, they actually cause a shiver to go down your spine.
Okay.
They actually look similar to the brambles that you saw in your past, but they're different.
Okay.
They do have that purplish kind of strange look to them, and the look of them being alive. And moving.
That shiver, I'll like do a little rabbit shimmy, and my tail will just twitch a little bit, and I'll start turning back to head towards the group, and then I'll stop myself and kind of take a deep breath. And I was like, no, don't run away. This could be your chance to be the hero that you couldn't be before. Try and remember everything you just heard.
Don't be a hero. Don't be a no.
Try and remember everything you just heard. Share this with the group so that everybody is prepared. You did not listen to everything while you were in training. You did not pay as much attention, but try and pay attention now. And I will look back at the scene and kind of get a bigger, trying to like, I don't know, as if this was like a a cinematic sequence. It's like the Fish Islands where I kind of zoom out a little bit and try and take in if there is also any kind of like Fey portal presence, like influencing anything down here that seems familiar to me.
Roll me a perception check with advantage since you're looking for something that you understand.
17.
For some reason, let me make sure I might have the right thing. Over in this area here, you don't feel like any portal feel, but that weird feeling, harking back to your time in school when you were training, going up against certain creatures, the hair in the back of your neck start to stand on end. Like there's something behind there that shouldn't be here, but it also feels wrong.
Okay, I will take this in and steal my resolve a little bit and start heading back towards the group, while also silently kicking myself for not paying attention in school, because I probably could identify what that was if I was not napping or skipping class or being a delinquent. Okay. And I will report back what I heard in the conversation. It seems like there was I don't know if there's more than one creature down there. It could be something's not very happy, first of all, but I don't know if it's the same thing as you looking at Janella. But there's somebody was talking to somebody saying something about giving gifts and powers and magic and all that. So we might be dealing with some magic, first of all. It seems like there is also some kind of Fey influence here. I can't quite place it. I can't quite. It's not coming to me. But also, if anybody has anything to deal with the potential outbreak of, I guess, spirits, like we have been told about coming down here, there seem to be spirit-like, dangerous, like will-o-wispy figures, but they're contained within a sack that seem to be embedded within like the vines of a tree. If we go further up and it forks, if we take the left fork, we'll see those. If we go down the right fork, we'll be facing some more danger. And I think that danger is what we were hearing.
I see.
I'm curious about these spirits. Are you sure they were malevolent?
I'm not sure. It seems like they wanted to be released, but I mean, that could be for malicious intent, or it could be just to be freed. And
I mean, that could
At
be why
least-
the miners haven't seen the spirits.
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe
could
they were
be captured.
kidnapped, basically.
Right.
yeah, that,
You
that
notice
could very
possibly
well
that
be
Sunny
the
is
case.
staring at Ocasio
You-
while eating
Does
her
he-
pastry.
I
have a
should
que-
look at Ocasio to see if there's any sugar on his face still.
I lick my whisker.
DM,
okay
I have a
there?
quick.
Oh,
What?
sorry.
I'm sorry. I just have like a really quick DM question.
ahead.
What do spirits talk? And if they do talk, is it like celestial? I'm assuming they don't.
I would say, depending on the spirit, some will
Okay.
speak celestial, some will be more primordial, depending on where you are. Some will speak abyssal.
Okay.
It just depends on what location you're in.
I mean, straight up, I could ask them
Yeah,
what they
you
are. Yeah, sure. I could ask them in celestial because my character knows that.
It's about this time that Eden actually appears from the shadows, and she looks extremely shocked. And she walks over, sits down next to Novelle, and you haven't seen her look like this, where
What's wrong?
she's extremely contemplative,
What-
and you're not
what's
sure
wrong?
what she might have seen. She looks up to you, looks down and just shakes her head.
I think as a familiar, she can transfer, like, show me images in my head. I think I could be wrong. This is like my first time ever having a familiar.
Yeah, it's like, especially since your familiar is special.
Okay.
Let's see.
It is the goodest familiar.
Roll me a d20 real fast. I want to see.
That's a 3. Oh, I thought you were frozen. You were so still.
Oh yeah, I do that. It's when I'm thinking, like, going, okay with this. How you two have been talking. Well, talking is by more like facial expressions, body language, and all that. And this right now, to you, being around Eden for so long, you know that she saw something, heard something, and this is something that is really bothering her. And even though there's a lot of people around, it's like, it's something that she can't really speak to anybody else.
Okay.
Or communicate to you too.
Can I
she doesn't
cast,
know how.
Can I cast message on her?
You can try. Let's see what happens.
Eden, what happened? You can tell me.
Roll me a d20 real fast again.
Oh, God. 18.
And after so long with having your Eden like this, she looks to you and goes, I think it was the one who cursed me.
What?
And then she goes silent.
What did you... Oh. Fuck. I'm gonna scoop her up and, like, I assume she's not gonna fight me. I'm gonna put her in the bag.
She doesn't. She
put her in the bag.
Goes into the bag.
You look concerned.
Sunny, can you... Can I have a honey bun for Eden?
Sad Fox looks sad.
Yeah. I open up the pouch to show, like, the despondent fox in my
Trust me,
bag.
I know what kind of sad look your fox can get on his face. She will split the honey bun in half and give half to Nouvelle and then half to Eden.
Oh, thank you. Shove it in my mouth. I shove it.
How many hit points does Nouvelle get back from that?
Oh, I don't need any. This is just
I know, but you would still feel like, ooh.
7.
Oh, okay. 7. Can they be temp hit points?
Not these.
Okay.
If you got the
Not
special
asked.
ones, then yes, you would have gotten.
Okay.
10.
Thank you. That makes me feel better. Eden, you should eat yours. It'll make you feel better.
Sunny kind of sidles up to Ocasio while Nouvelle and Eden are chowing down. So do you talk to yourself a lot, or did you have somebody? Do you have like a fox in your bag too, or?
Sometimes. Do you not talk to yourself sometimes? Did you hear me talking?
I
Oh,
don't
no.
really give myself pep talks. I mean, I don't think that's. I mean, it's a little weird, but I mean, you could ask one of your friends. They could probably give you a pep talk.
Oh.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, you're here too. Oh, out of character. I thought I was like scouting far.
Remember, you came back to relay information.
And in
no,
fairness,
I also
yeah, Juice, the only reason I actually heard you is because as a joke, I rolled to see if I could hear you, and it was a nat 20.
I'm here for it because it's reminding me of like Michael Scott from The Office trying to.
You know, I've
Be
never
more-
actually
feel
seen
more
that show,
important.
but you know.
Someone who tries to make themselves feel more important than they probably are.
Oh, that's all of us. Um,
Oh,
I mean, she kind of awkwardly pats him on his back. I'm sure you're very competent, and one day you will absolutely be a hero.
My rabbit cheeks, my white rabbit fur flushes ever so slightly. And I will look up as if to ask you for a pep talk, and then shy away.
Okay, I'm here if you need. I'm very, very peppy.
I could see that.
I believe you.
Okay.
Thank you for the
Right.
honey bun.
I didn't give you one. Did you take one? I didn't give you one. You took one from behind my
Earlier.
back. Oh,
When I
earlier.
was-
Okay.
Yes, when I was when I
I
was
was gonna say, if
almost
you
dead.
snuck a honey bun from me while I was talking to you,
Thank you for the honey bun. Can
And
I get
is
that
how
pep talk
Cassia
now?
died.
Betrayal from the bunny.
Yep.
I mean, there's also I forget how many floor honey buns you guys found,
Yeah.
but there's also floor honey buns, so.
Yes, I think I don't know what it is that we are going to be facing, but it sounds very angry. It sounds very possibly very strong, but also very magical. So you also seem very strong, and I don't know much about these honey buns, but it seems like they had a little something special to them. Do you have any kind of like special magical things like that, Sunny?
I have a sword.
That will come in very useful, I'm
I have
sure.
a friend that makes the honey buns, and yeah.
It's your mom, right?
Yes, they work at your mom's bakery. Yes.
Yes. My
Great.
mom's bakery. We should go there when I'm back at home.
In Demerel, right?
Yes.
Excellent.
That is where I am from.
I'm gonna give Sunny the most
We should
suspicious
continue
look.
going forward.
Yeah.
I will try and detect. We should probably start heading in seeing what we can do about these. The will-o-wisp, yes. Rastri, they
spirits,
were
yeah.
the spirits, yes.
If they are actually the village's like guardian spirits, they may help us. We may be getting into like an awful thing, like where they don't like us. But on the plus side, like maybe they will help us, and we'll have some allies against this angry magical thing.
And I could try talking to them because I think I know a little bit of their language, so I could try speaking to them, and maybe that would help.
How did
Yes,
you learn?
Yeah, how do you know what language they speak?
I was a studious kid stuck in a house for a while, so
So many books.
so many
Self-taught
books.
languages? Like
Okay, Nouvelle's thinking
Like,
about all
like,
the times she skipped out on her lessons to go fuck around. So she's like, okay.
Ocasio has the same expression and same look, like
Like-
uh-huh.
Sure thing.
So all about that studying.
I'm gonna go hang out with my aunt.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll go. I can go by myself and try talking to them and try not to agitate them. And then if I do, then
I
well,
don't think that's a good idea for you to
Yeah,
go by yourself.
no, I don't think so either. Let's all go together.
okay,
They're not very
Should
far,
we
but I
s-
think yes, we should have your back.
okay. Should we stealth it or should we just walk over? Do you think?
Stealth.
I think we should go sneaky. We should be sneaky. Right?
Yes, because we don't know what lies beyond, and there was some strange energy there right at the fork. I don't know if there's something on the other side of it, but it did not feel good to me. It felt familiar and dangerous.
All right, cool. I'm fine with that.
Familiar and dangerous?
Yes.
Do you hang out with spirits often?
Oh no, it was a separate energy from the spirits.
Can I have you all roll me a perception check real fast?
Yeah, sure. Nope.
I crit.
No way.
Yeah. So that's a 23.
Okay, 23.
That's a 14 for me.
14.
24.
Are you kidding me? That's
Okay.
cocked. I should get the 20. It's a 2. So for 6.
6.
21.
21.
I got a
Nice.
13.
And 13. Okay, so anybody who is 12 and above, you hear echoing of a voice that seems to shift into different accents and everything. Those who are 20 above, you hear what sounds like arguing with oneself.
Oh, it's like the pep talk that Sunny heard, but in reverse.
They
What
played
do
the
we-
record
what are the-
backwards.
What are they saying? Can we tell what they're saying?
It's like, we should do this now. No, we should wait. Let them come to us. No.
Mm-mm.
They already know we're here.
Now you know. Nouvelle
Do
is like
you-
me, and she's like, "Oh hell no!" I'm
Wait,
out.
Nouvelle,
You,
you on the other hand, compared to everybody else, is with that nat 20 and what happened before, your heart sinks because you catch those same voices that you heard when you messaged one of the creatures.
Oh, right, and they were
Oh.
just doing that noise or whatever. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
so Rostry's hearing these with her roll
Mhm.
and calls out kind of like, we could just talk it over.
Oh my God, Rostry.
And at that point,
People like that don't just
everything
talk
goes
over.
silent. And all you hear is the natural cave sounds and the slight movements that you all have made.
Why would you do
And-
that?
At this point,
Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I do that?
I
But
thought
why
we were gonna
would
be
you?
stealthy.
Yeah.
they
would-
stepped out.
Can I, before they step out, can I hide?
Go right ahead.
Wait, stealthy.
Same.
Rostry's gonna just point at us. Stealthy?
He could have tried. You didn't even give him a
But
chance.
also, the rest of us could be stealthy, while you loud people could do whatever you want to do.
Or just like stand still and not move.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna step in
he
front of
proposed.
everybody between whatever is maybe coming towards us. and
I
because-
wrote poorly. I'm so mad.
So-
I don't hide.
With current positions
Wait,
as they are, only
I got a-
Rashti saw him walk out.
Oh, I got a 15. I got a 15
What?
to hide.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I missed who
so did
walked
I.
out. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This one right down here walked out.
Ah,
And he's just looking towards your direction, staring. And can I get you to roll a intelligence check real fast?
Ooh,
Oh,
child.
goodness.
Ooh,
Not all of us,
wow.
right?
Mm-mm.
Please tell me I don't have
You
to
guys
do an
haven't seen
intelligence
it.
check.
You haven't.
Okay,
moved yet.
great.
That's my dump stat.
19.
I would say with that 19, you remember being in the inn. And this kind of catches you off guard because this is the town drunk standing before you. But instead of looking pathetic, drunk, kind of disheveled, he's very well kept, except for a few little injuries here and there. And it's an odd contrast from what you saw at the inn and what you saw now.
Fucking twins,
And you
y'all.
know you haven't seen him. There's no way he could have gotten from the inn where you saw him that morning to where he is now. And look totally fine.
That's good because I don't have the town drunk's name written down, so I can't.
We
like-
didn't get it.
Never asked more
George?
about him.
It's true.
Yeah. Well, we did ask people. They said we don't talk about him.
Mm-hmm. And that, you guys left it at that. You
That's
didn't
right.
dig for more
Yeah.
information.
Yeah.
It was
Like,
very
I
we
mean,
don't talk
because-
about Bruno.
Yeah, I tried
Uh,
making that
so-
joke too many times.
3 of us said it at once.
Yeah, I didn't catch anything that you said because of
Nope.
that.
So Rostri is gonna be like, shh, shh. Wait, here? For a sec? So Rostri's gonna take like a couple steps toward him, I guess.
And I just from my hiding spot, I'd be like, no, the spirits
Yeah.
were the other way.
This Nouvelle in her hiding spot is like,
Shh, just wait. Shh, just.
you can't. I don't think you can see me. I'm just watching you.
It sounds
baffled.
like you're really noisy though. So shh.
You're hidden. That doesn't
I'm
mean
hidden.
you're not heard.
I'm not-
in
no,
the
no,
way
I'm not
that
sa-
it goes.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm just giving her a look that's like,
Yeah,
Oh.
Novelle's glaring.
Okay.
Ocasio is saying stuff out loud.
yeah.
He's just staring at you, arms crossed, just waiting.
So, do you really want to fight? Do you actually? Who are you?
He chuckles. Well, looks like somebody actually has a little bit of manners. I'm Kyron.
Hi, Kyron. I'm Rostri. What you
Right.
doing here?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I should tell you since you've already come in here and I have to deal with you. I'm trying to get my revenge for the town that abandoned me. After all the things I did to try to keep us afloat. Moment somebody comes in, I was thrown out, and all that work that I did to keep everybody safe was forgotten. So now, well,
Are you talking about the change up of leadership in the town? The
he
new
kind of
family that
sighs. Yes. I was supposed to inherit everything once I threw out my father. Next thing you know, all my plans, all my setting up was thrown out. And now, that cat has taken everything from me. All that work, all that attempts to work.
Wait, which
Out the
cat?
window.
the one we talked to, right? The one that
He
actually
sighs, rubs his temple.
the lady was it the lady Namity name?
Really?
That's not in
This is the
character. I'm
kind-
looking through my... I have a lot of notes, okay?
Millgate,
Millgate.
you fool.
Me.
Now,
No.
let's see. I have to take you guys down. So, I apologize for this.
But what if you didn't? Like, what happens if you don't?
Well, if I don't, you live, you tell everybody about my plans. Well, I don't think you know any about my real plans. And, well, I have a thing I must do, and I don't plan to let it go. So, I apologize for this, but I'm gonna have to kill you all.
That's
Sunny, by the way,
quite
has
a
moved
jump.
up.
Yeah.
Sunny has moved up, and she's addressing Janella and probably also Athos.
Yeah.
Did we lose 2 people?
Not again.
Um, I don't think we did. I think they're just really good at hiding.
I'm just gonna take a quick look around to see, just in case I lost Nouvelle again, because I'm sure that, she probably tried to escape my sight before.
You need to get
Flatris,
one of those
Ocasio,
like.
and Nouvelle have absolutely just fucking left.
Yep, like, fuck this shit.
The biggest plot twist of all.
We are-
I'm
I've seen that
Insert
plane.
praise.
Peace out.
Sunny would kind of like to go, huh, and start wandering down this hallway. And I'm assuming she'd probably get there right around the time he says, "I've got to kill you all."
Yeah.
Sonny, no.
And it's at that point you watch as his form begins to change.
Oh fuck.
Oh, what the shit.
But
And
no, like, what if?
You all watch as a shadow of a werewolf starts to come around from one side, and the shadow of a bone devil comes from the other side and slam into his form. And you watch as this deep, dark mist begins to swirl around him.
You smell like lavender.
Is this
Yeah.
This is the worst
So
version of
soothing.
angel and
So
devil on your
soothing.
shoulder ever.
well?
Yeah.
And also, is this like a violent, like they've slammed into him, or is he
Mhm.
like?
It's
Oh.
a hard, violent slam. And
Like,
the only
hurting
person that
him?
could hear this is Sunny. It sounds like cracking bones that have been broken.
I'm not
and
I'm not going to
re-put.
hear that, you said?
No, you do. You're the only one
I
that
do?
hears that, given how close you are.
Ew.
And you see as his form becomes larger as the mist begins to dissipate. And as it dissipates, 2 smaller versions appear from the ground.
Mm-mm.
Though smaller, more like... Who's the smallest? Oh, Janella sized. Wolf-like creatures. While he is now this giant, large creature that Ocasio saw. With the horned devil, not the horned, bone devil. I cannot think today. Excuse me. English. Mantle over a werewolf form. With long, sharp claws. A mouth that seems to be lupin and smiling as he stares
Right.
at all of you.
Could I have, during this time, once I saw the bottleneck there kind of clearing out a little bit, since I'm hiding there basically next to, is that Janella's token next to me?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Janella
To
is
above
up
me?
above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I would kind of peek out from wherever I am and be like, okay, things seem to be escalating. So if you want to go talk to these little things over there, I think now's the time to do it. If we want to get them to help us.
I was gonna
Okay.
ask, could I stealth over to the will-o-wisp while this is all happening? It's
Yeah,
like,
and I wanted to see if I could. I don't know.
will allow
I can't
it.
remember size wise. I was gonna see if I could like carry Janella with me so we can all go over there like
she is
in the background.
smaller
So
than
did
you,
you
so I
legit?
will allow it.
oh my god, there's way
Yeah.
too many people.
I will allow it because she is small
It's like,
and
would you?
it's hilarious in
may,
my head.
may I? And I will gesture like I want to carry you and all the way over there.
I guess. And
Do you just
yeah, she'll let it happen.
grab her by like the scruff of her
Of, like
clothes
my
and just-
dress or whatever.
like a bat, like a
Mhm.
child that you're trying.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys want to
Basically.
attempt an epic
Yep.
moment in this moment? It'll
Oh
take
yeah, sure.
next
Oh
turn
yeah, sure.
as well. So before
Alright.
we get into that, can I get you all to roll me your initiative scores?
Yep.
Quick way you can do
Oh.
it.
I wanted to get that off before initiative.
I just want to get initiative. The epic moment is going to be above. I just want to get it
Got it.
done now so we can just flow into battle. Quick way you can do it, click your token and then type it in.
Alright.
I shall attempt. I should be able to.
If that doesn't work, I can just do old school.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay.
not the right one.
Yeah, there's a way to
Just
do
tell
it.
me your initiatives if you don't want to do it that way.
Oops. I did not need to move my token wherever I put her in hell somewhere. Thank you.
I got an 8.
She went into the darkness of the abyss.
I got a 9.
Okay, what was that again?
Not able to hit it.
8.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not letting me type in my initiative.
Me
Okay, so
either.
you've got
but...
a 9.
No, I don't remember. Did I
so
spend...
Let's see, Janella, what was yours?
Good old 8.
8. Ocasio?
22.
Holy
Damn.
crap!
Sunny?
11.
11.
11.
And last but not least, Rusty, what you get?
Also 11.
Okay. Oh, I got rid of his. 1 second. Yeah, turn. Okay, I need a roll off. Between. What was your Acacia? What's your dex?
20.
Okay, so you technically go first. So I got a 23 just for my own sanity.
I'm gonna have to reload roll 20 because I only see the villains initiatives.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
It's not just you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
just
if we
tell
clicked
you
on our
guys
tokens
for
first,
the
it
easy
should
ways.
have done it, but it did not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Mm.
Let me re-summon it. If not, I can see it, so I can just yell it to you guys and say who's up next. So, let's do the epic moment. So, who will be leading point on the epic moment?
Considering I'm being carried, I don't think I could do much. So.
I mean, it could, since it was your idea, I could be holding you up and out in front of me so that you could take the lead on this moment.
I have a question. I did say that I was
Yeah.
also gonna stealth over, so can I also be part of this epic moment where I just like they get there and I'm
Okay.
like, hey guys.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay, so what is the aim you're going to try to do with this epic moment?
Talk to them and figure out if they're good or bad. So like basically like good versus evil, but not the spell because I can't do that.
Vibe check some spirit.
Okay.
Good for the spell, good versus evil. Yeah.
Wait, no, that's not the one. Oh no.
The classic D&D spell.
Yep.
No, it's
Detect
like
good or
Detect-
evil? Yes.
I
Yes,
know
thank
what
you.
I knew what you meant. I just thought that was funny.
Do we all have to have the same goal, or could we like take different angles towards the same moment?
You can take different angles for the same moment.
Okay.
I would
Basically,
recommend that
it's
if
a
anybody
scene that you guys are going for.
if anybody wants Sunny to do anything in particular in this fight, you should probably tell her
Yeah.
early.
Rage. What are you
I
talking about?
think we're just here to fuck
Great,
shit
Fuck
up.
'em up. Yeah.
yeah, you got one job.
You're already
Do what you
doing
do
it.
best.
You're already doing
Yeah.
the thing.
I
Do
kind
what
of.
barbarians do best.
This is not what I want my epic moment to be, but now I wish that my epic moment was having stolen, like sleight of handed a honey bun and thrown it at the feet of this baddie.
That would have been a big
Can
one,
I
yeah.
change my epic moment?
Everybody gets their epic moment if they're the point man. So each of you, that's why I'm asking who's taking
Okay.
their epic moment.
Okay,
first.
I
So
can take
Janella,
the
I would
point.
say yes.
I'll
If you
take
want to take the other point of trying to piss off Sunny even more, depending on how things go, on your 2 rolls, I might allow for a little bit extra ragey moment. So, let's do Janella's and Acasio's. If you want to do the honey bun epic moment.
That's so much more fun than I was originally gonna do. So sure.
Oh no.
Okay.
Just to put it out there, my plan was like I was taking Janella over there to kind of like talk or figure out what they could do with this, but essentially like seeing how desperate they were to get out, if there's any inclination that they're like at all benevolent or helpful, I was just gonna try and like take a dagger or something to try and release them like
He was gonna-
instantly.
You were gonna yeet the warlock, weren't you?
When in
I
doubt,
mean,
you to the warlock.
I will
Yes,
neither.
this wouldn't be the first campaign my character got yeeted to her death. It's okay.
Okay,
I will
so
neither deny or deny that.
for that, I would say, Janella, I would have you roll, or
Okay.
as the point man, persuasion to try to talk to them.
Persuasion.
Ocasio,
Okay.
since you're going to be trying to do something physical, I would say either acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
I rolled a 7.
Okay.
We didn't get into it, guys.
Okay. Ocasio, what do you
Ooh,
roll?
natural 20 for 25.
Okay.
See, now I really wish that I had gone for the sleight of hand honey bun thing, because that would have been super dope.
Okay, give me a second. I have a bunch of
got
rolling
you.
I have
It's
to
gonna,
do.
We're gonna make it happen. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, that actually is enough. So, in this epic moment, you two, and Janella being picked up and run over to the Lewis. At first, you start trying to talk to him in Celestial, but you hear Common come back. Help us, free us. We want to escape. And you just see them trying to escape. And because due to the epic moment and what was rolled, you also got a little bonus, just making it where you can tell this is the same tiny voices that you heard earlier on from the spirits of the mountain.
Amazing. Okay, awesome.
So, with that in mind, you look over to Ocasio and tell him this information. Can I have you roll an attack to see if you hit the orb container that's containing the
Yes.
spirits?
Yeah, I think that would make sense to do with a dagger and not a longbow, so I'll do that. 22.
Okay. Can you roll me damage real fast?
Sure. 9.
Okay. So, for those who can see this happening, you see Ocasio kind of put Janella between her arm, kind of like a sack of potato carry, pull out a dagger and launch it, and you watch as it flies through the air and hits just perfectly, right when a few of these spirits were slamming into it, and suddenly cracks begin to form. And you just see them all begin to hit it faster and faster, and it's getting bigger. And let's see. You can tell it'll probably take about a round or two before they free themselves. And that is your epic moment done.
Good throw, good throw.
Now, so I'm just gonna put you guys over there where you would
Okay,
have been. Now, for the honey bun epic moment, I would say you would still have one floor honey bun
Okay.
left.
Okay.
So,
I'm
Since
going
this would-
to. Sorry.
go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm gonna do prestidigitation on it to clean up the dirt and also make it warm again.
Mm-hmm.
So like, okay.
Okay.
Just
So this would
to
be when
entice
they were
Sunny.
walking.
Yeah.
When Sunny was walking. So, yeah,
Yeah.
you have enough time to do that.
Okay.
Okay. I take it you move up, just
Yeah.
about there. So
Yeah.
you're going to be attempting to throw the honey bun, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Since your point, I'm going to have you roll an attack. Now I would
Okay.
need Sunny.
Hmm.
Let's see. Roll
Not
me
only
an
are you throwing a honey bun, you're throwing away a gifted honey bun that I
No,
gave
No,
you.
this is something I found on the floor.
Okay, good.
This is
So
the floor bunny.
It's floor food. All right.
It's,
I want you to roll
not
me
the honey bun of friendship.
intimidation.
Intimidation?
Yes. This is going to be, if things go correctly.
Okay. Attack. Do you want me to just use like my dagger stats or?
Yeah, use your dagger stats.
Okay.
That's fine with me.
Then that's gonna be 23.
Okay.
I
Now.
got an 18 on intimidation.
Oh, this is going to be lovely. So, quickly, remembering what happened with the last fight and how Sunny just went full angry, pissed off because of honey bun stealers, you lob it just right where it flies through the air and goes right past her face and hits the creature in its chest and falls to the floor, making it look down. And it's that point that Sunny looks up, sees this happening, and she just feels rage begin to hit harder. Where she doesn't care where it came from. She just knows that he
Those
is the
little
one.
ones were stealing it for the big one. They stole your
Basically like
ones
that.
for him.
You just like see this just if the anime Sailor Moon style wind from the ground and hair flying up moments actually existed in the world, this would be the time that it happened.
Sweetie, this is D&D.
The
Absolutely.
cave got
exists in
suddenly
this
very
world.
drafty, but at a very, very specific spot.
It's the
Actually-
epic prestidigitation
It's
after
the-
effects.
You know
It's
what?
like
I do
this
that.
one-
I prestidigitate.
Actually,
just the hair up and just the rage, like the eyes blacking out
Mhm.
kind of thing.
for a second, you actually see what appears to be a bear kind of take over her form, and then it's like an ethereal bear, and then it fades away. All your attacks until the end of this battle, until he dies, you get an extra d6.
Oh, good.
And
All
that
right,
is
so
epic
I am
moments
officially
too.
raging. This
Yes, you
sent
are.
me into a rage.
It's automatically did. And now, first up
I
is
would-
Ocasio.
Question about lighting in here. You said earlier in the cave it seemed like there was some kind of ambient lighting and that eventually it kind of got darker. Is it still dark here?
Here it's actually well lit because you can see that there's a lot of the
Okay.
Ethereum ore in the area, and here it's actually has a lot of larger stones.
One
That are
day I will
embedded
get
in
to
the wall.
Gloomstock.
One day.
One day. I will. I don't want to waste my first turn with my subclass abilities on this sack. But. Oh, but I get an extra attack, but they don't all need to be the same target. So. Sure, I will use my I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4 here, just enough to get into line of sight. And like, Jenna, do you think you got this? Do you? And I will
Yeah, go for it.
in Celestial as well, not realizing that I remembered it from school, kind of respond to you in similar words that you use to talk to the spirits. And so, like, do you think you've got this?
I will spawn back in Celestial. Yeah, I got it. Go ahead.
And and I will unleash my longbow at. I kind of want to take out the little ones to reduce some of those threats. So I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll go here so I can get line of sight on the one that's closest to the portal.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
And so
you couldn't see over in this direction yet. This is over here is still a mystery, so you don't know what is over there. Is there a portal? Is there not? You're not sure.
oh,
But you know
I
somebody
I
most
sense
likely
something.
grabbed off.
Yeah. from what my earlier perception.
If you want to use your reaction, you can try to perceive him to see if.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to see it otherwise.
This is just to see if you can get any extra information, either about the creature or about your surrounding.
Sure. I don't really have much use for my reactions, so might as well. 15. Yep.
That weird
Yes.
feeling that you were feeling, it's actually coming from the creature itself. And that feeling that there's something that might be connected to your homeland that might have made this creature, though you don't know how. That information is beyond you.
Yeah. It's beyond the totally. Cool. I guess everybody will hear this audible what? And as 2 arrows go flying at it. I kind of feel like it might be epic if I send the arrows at the 2 different small ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Just tell
it
me
would
which attack is
epic.
which.
If they both landed, which they probably don't. 16 and 18. Oh, maybe they do.
Both of them hit the smaller ones. If you're going for each of them.
Yeah, I was going for 1 each.
Okay. So for the first one.
Oh, that doesn't make sense, does it? Because they're going to be different amounts. Nope. They're going to go for that one that I was aiming at first.
Okay, so they're going to be both that one.
Yeah, 1d8 and I'm going to do. Nope, I'm going to save my favorite foe. All right. 10 plus 5, 15 damage, I believe.
Okay.
First round. Yep. And so I moved that many phase 4. And then I'm going to use 5, 6. So yeah, I just popped back out, took my 2 shots on that one. What? And then went back to see everything good, Janella? In the
I
span of
haven't
those
even
6
done
seconds.
anything yet.
That's it for me.
Okay.
Oh, bonus action hide, I guess. With my Nature's Mantle, which is 20 total.
Okay.
Now end.
Okay. Okay, damage has been dealt. Yeah, I'm not going to give you that information yet. Okay, next up is our big bad. Seeing that Sunny is right in front of him, he's going to walk forward and steps on the honey bun without a care. And he's going to go in for a attack.
Him has a death wish.
Oh, he is special.
He?
Yeah. He goes in to go for 2 attacks, and he misses as his claws go right over you, and you duck in your anger.
Yeah,
You're
she's
able
going
to dodge it. Yeah.
doing like all Matrix stuff and be like, oh no.
And for his bonus action, he's going to try to bite. Guess he's pissed now. And he misses again. And you just see him growl and have 2 echoing growls from the other 2. And so that would be Novelle, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action steady aim, and then I'm going to use the only spell slot that I have to hit him with a witch bolt. So I have to roll to attack. So steady aim gives me advantage. Ooh, what is my bonus? That's going to be a 17 to hit.
Let's see. That just hits.
Okay, perfect. All right. And that's gonna be 1d12 of damage, I believe. Yeah. Where are my d12s? I don't know. There we go.
That's always
That
the fun
is
part.
that's 10 damage. 10 lightning damage. And then that spell is just sustained on him until I lose concentration or drop it. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Next up is Roshki.
Okay. So she's going to move in toward the big dude, middle dude. Little bit behind. What is that? 10. Okay. And just be like, we tried talking. Now I guess we need to take you down a notch. And then kind of point at him and cast Ray of Enfeeblement toward him. So it's kind of like black, black streamers, like
Okay.
from her hands.
So, go ahead.
I was just trying to see if I needed to include anything else. It's a con save.
Okay.
DC 15.
DC 15.
Yeah.
Where did I put my con? There's my con. He saves. So you guys watch as she casts the spell, and it's almost like starlight that escapes with space. Kind of like the Milky Way in a way. We have the darkness and the bright little twinkling of different lights and lives. It hits, and it looks like it's going to sink in, but he shakes it off. And he just looks at you, and his smile deepens.
Oh wait. So I'm confused. I'm sorry. I'm gonna back you up a little bit.
Oh, go ahead.
Because it says in the description to make a ranged spell attack, and then it says con save. So I'm not sure actually which it is.
I see Ray Enfeeblement. Okay, make the attack. Let me just put it up real fast, just to make sure. I'm going to...
19.
Wait, was this... What was it, 19?
19.
Let's see. Towards creep within range. Make a range.
See how it says both?
On a hit. Okay, so what happens... That's why it sounds so familiar. I got hit with this in my boss battle on Sunday. So you make the attack, and if you hit, which you did with the 19, his attacks, when it comes to strength, is halved.
Okay.
And at any time at the end of his turn, he can try to break it with a con save.
Okay.
So currently, next turn, his strength attacks will be halved until his next turn.
Okay, so yeah, Rostri kind
Until
of
the end of his next turn, I should say.
extends her hands, and then the Milky Way starlight comes from them and whaps him upside the head.
Yeah.
And I guess he's probably not smiling anymore.
Yeah, he kind of feels the little jerk, but it's like, okay. I can beat this kind of look.
She's gonna wink at him.
Okay. So, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay, next up is our angry bear. Sunny, you're up.
Yep.
Oh yeah, so he's right in front of her, so the first thing she will do is growl back at him, but her growl is much better than his. It's much better.
It's a bear growl.
It is a bear growl. And she will go ahead and take whoopsies. I zoomed upwards a little bit too high there. She's going to go ahead and take that attack, and I'm going to make it a reckless attack. It gives me advantage on both of the attacks, I think, or do I only get the one? Oh yeah, I think I only get the one right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hardly ever play barbarians, y'all. Be nice.
We're all learning. We're all learning new classes and all that fun stuff.
Okay. That is 7, and then my additional. Oh, I'm sorry. That would be 7 damage if I get the damage. I forgot to roll the hit.
Yeah, I was like, wait, did you hit? Roll me.
Probably
So
not.
this is just so pissed off she just hit automatically, right?
Yeah, I don't think I did because it's a 13.
Yeah, you miss. As you were dodging his attacks,
Mm-hmm.
he dodges out of your way
Uh-huh.
from that attack as well.
Okay. All right. I'm still gonna be mad about it though.
And you both are kind of like looking at each
We're
other.
just
with
we're
this
having a
angry,
growl
pissed
off, is what we're doing.
Pretty
here.
much,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, is there anything else you want to do?
No, she's gonna stand her ground.
Okay. So next up is Atos,
Alright, so trying to like grasp
and
what
then we
exactly is going
have
around me.
Janella on deck.
But I see that I have some obvious foe in front of me. So I'm gonna do what I do best and just, run towards them at full speed. As I do, I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my what is it called? Arnest Divine Power. So I'm gonna spend my unless I don't think I used my Channel Divinity yet, right? I don't think I did last time.
I don't remember you using it.
No. Alright, I'm gonna use my Channel Divinity to, as a bonus action, essentially gain 1 spell slot back.
Okay.
Run towards, Sunny and Company. Just get right next to it. But, I see that there's a growl off there, so I'm not gonna get in the middle of that just yet. I'm just gonna take a swing at the tiny little one that is right next to it.
Okay.
So that's a natural 15 plus. I do believe my attack is a plus what? Plus 6, so 19. No, 21. I can do math.
Okay,
With
you
my,
hit.
with my Hounder. This is gonna be 2d6 plus 4. Double 6. So 16 slashing damage towards the tiny creature.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna stand my ground there. And hopefully they're not gonna go past me.
Okay. As it takes that damage, kind of jumps back and looks at you and growls. Slightly less intimidating than the big one. Okay. Okay, Janelle. You're up.
Alrighty. I think she's going to try and help the spirits out one last time.
Okay.
So she's just gonna like turn to them and say, "I'm sorry if this hurts you," but cast Eldritch Blast at the orb.
Okay.
So she.
Roll attack.
Yep. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. That's a 14 to hit.
It hits. Roll damage.
Oh, lit. Alright. That is 10 plus 3, so 13 points of damage.
Okay. And you watch as all of a sudden your blast of Eldritch energy hits, slams the fractured glass-like appearance, suddenly shatters into tiny little misty bits, and all of a sudden every single spirit that was trapped within is let out. Oddly enough, the creatures that you are currently fighting all let out a large, hefty scream of pain.
Come on, I barely touch you.
I'm gonna need this scene to be like the scene in Lord of the Rings where Aragorn shows up with all the fucking ghosts. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I
The
mean,
little, the little 5'2" warlock with
Uh-huh.
a staff just runs.
Mm-hmm. Janella with the ghost. Yep.
well, technically now they're on the board.
Um,
17, so okay. So they are now freed. And right now they're just swirling around this section, enjoying their freedom. So
and that's all she can really do. So I think she's just gonna like look at her costume and be like, "There, I did something. We're good," and then like pop out a little bit just so she can get a better view.
okay.
Good job.
So
But we still
Yeah.
need to talk.
okay, so it is the tiny minions. The first one's going to run up to Sunny, panting now, and make 2 quick swipes at her. First one, that would be a 10. I'm pretty sure misses. For Sunny. Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, that misses.
I mean, isn't it a stream with
Okay,
Kelly
and
if she's
then-
muted at some point?
This is true, and that's why I love her. It does get a nat 20 on the second attack,
Mm-hmm.
and you take. Let's see, 8. That's 4, that's 8, 16. You take 16 damage.
Is it bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing?
It's slashing. So
So
technically for you, it would be 8. It kind of goes for that second slash. It hits, but then you kind of shrug it off, look at it, and it kind of backs up a little bit, looking at its claws, confused. And now for the second one. That one is actually stunned as its body is vibrating, and you see Atos, it's starting to mist and then come back. Mist and then come back. Like its form is off now.
All right.
And now, since I can actually, we're back at the top with Ocasio.
Just to confirm, I had miscalculated my damage last turn. Was 22, not
Yeah.
15. Cool.
Yeah, I've already calculated that.
So I will pop back out, watching the spirits. If they're like zooming around,
Mm-hmm.
I'll like watch them float
They're
past.
currently in that area, just kind of enjoying
Oh,
their
okay.
freedom.
So
They
they're
just
not-
got it.
Got
They're
it.
not
Cool,
out
cool,
and
cool.
about yet.
They're just like ethereal presences, right? They don't actually have
Mm.
form, like humanoid form.
No, they're just like
Cool.
little
So then,
dots of light right now.
great. So then I'll pop back out and try and take an attack at the one that I shot at before, seeing that it's moved, seeing that the other two seem to be in similar places. So I'm pretty sure this other one is the one that I want to shoot at that I shot at before at advantage because I was hiding previously. 20 total.
Okay, that hits.
Ooh, max damage. I believe that is 13. Yep, 13.
Okay, 13. Math.
Bonus action,
Okay.
hide. In plain sight.
Okay, it's the one that you're attacking again, correct?
The same one that I hit before. Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. You have 1 or 2 arrows, I forget.
I only have 2 on my first turn. Now I only have 1.
So you watch as that arrow flies through the air, hits it in its neck. It kind of takes a step, looks at you, and mists away.
God damn it.
So that one is dead.
Oh, okay, that's a good thing.
And what's
Yeah, we were over
interesting-
here like, goddamn coward.
And here's the interesting part. When it faded away, you saw the big one kind of wince and look directly at you.
Aim for the little ones. Why am my accent is like going between my dad and my cyberpunk character. Sorry.
Casio has been faking his accent all along.
hi.
It's a lie.
Go for the little ones.
lie.
And I got a 20. 8 stealth roll to hide in plain sight. End of turn.
Okay. Next up is-
Or you're just assuming that their precision is like a T-Rex. If you don't move, they don't see you.
You can't see me. You can't see me. You can't see me.
Well, I can't see you
So-
because you're moving. No moving. You gotta stay
Right.
still.
It's like a T-Rex. You don't move.
Acasio starts tap dancing and like can't see.
No,
you.
actually, I have a my cloak that I'm wearing. It allows me to hide in plain sight.
Mm.
Basically, one minute he's there, next minute he's just a giant rock, and everybody is confused where the hell that rock came from and where did he go?
Rock was always there.
Why does that rock have? And why does that rock have bunny ears? I don't understand.
I mean,
It's a cat.
somebody was a really damn good rock carver and dropped their work in progress, it seems.
That,
So
that
anyway,
rock has bunny ears and a terrible accent.
why is the rock talking to me, mommy? Anyways, Big Bad goes. Once again, it goes for Sunny since she's right in front of it. First attack would be a 16.
Just hits, yeah.
Okay.
Is that in people?
So first claw. That would be. Let's see. I have to do math now.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
3.
crap.
That's 1 damage.
I
What?
just realized that I declared reckless attack last turn, but I didn't do the advantage thing on it. I think. Oh well. Okay. I'm fine. It's
I'll
okay.
allow it. Next
No,
attack
don't worry.
will allow
Yeah,
it
don't
for
worry
free.
about it. Okay,
so
it
you
hits me
take
for
1
how much?
damage. 1
Woohoo.
damage. That's after all the calculation of having and then
Okay.
having. So next attack with another claw, because he's now pissed. That's. Let's see. Does a 19 hit? Yeah.
A 16 hit.
I gotta ask.
Surprise AC
Okay,
boost.
math. Okay, so let's see. That's,
I always forget my player's AC in between.
That's another 1 point of damage, and he's
Ooh.
kind of pissed off, and he's going to try to bite your face. That's a natural 20 to bite your face.
Okay.
So that would be 8, 16, 8, 4 damage.
Okay.
And then he kind of comes back, and he's kind of pissed off. He knows he hit you hard,
Mm-hmm.
or should have hit you hard, but he wasn't biting deep. So
Okay.
You're welcome.
you're welcome. Next up
I
is the
guess.
spirits. They kind of float down here, and go around Janella. And let's see, you get 5 hit points back, or temporary hit points, whichever it is, and you get a spell slot back.
So excited.
And so
I think.
that is their turn.
Which, if you were trying
Oh.
to say something, it got cut off.
Yeah.
I was just saying thank you very much. I accidentally muted my mic really too soon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no worries. It happens to us all.
Mhm.
So that's their turn. So next up is Novelle, and Sunny, you're on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna do the only thing that not the only thing I can do, but I'm just gonna give them damage with Witch Bolt again
Okay.
because
Lob
well,
that
reliable.
witchy
That's
bolt.
that's another 10 on the D12, so 10 damage.
Okay.
It's a good spell.
Yep. And I'm so far away that I keep my concentration. And that's the end of my turn. I'm not gonna move or anything.
Okay. So that is your turn. Sunny's up. Rushki, you're on deck.
I bet you guess what I'm gonna do. So, if we are going to do my, if I'm gonna do my reckless attack this turn, then so I'm gonna get advantage.
Mm-hmm.
You're casting sword, right?
I'm casting
Yeah.
sword, and then attack rolls for the rest of this turn will have advantage against me. You didn't need that the last one because you hit me with them anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't roll them because
so-
I was like, I don't remember you saying advantage. So,
Yeah.
so swing that
All right,
sword.
so
Let's see
I'm
what
working
hits.
on it. So the first attack I know is going to hit regardless. I just rolled again for see if I got a nat 20, but I did not. So the first attack is a 21 to hit,
Yep, that hits.
and the damage is gonna be 9. Nope, just 1. Excuse me. No. Oh my god.
Numbers.
Roll it. No, I'm just trying to make it roll a dang d6. Alright, so 12 damage for my first round.
Okay,
Oh, no,
did
not
you add
first round.
the
I only get one. Yeah.
Did you add the extra d6?
I did.
Okay, so how much
You can
was
tell
this
I'm
again?
used to playing Odessa where I get like 25 attacks per turn.
Oh yeah, so how much was that again?
12.
12? Okay. Okay. Next up is Rushdie and Ostos. You're on deck.
I'm gonna poke him with my stick.
Okay. So you're gonna move up to him then?
Yes.
Don't you use a pole arm?
I do use a pole arm. Do I have to move within the 5 feet, or can I be the 10 feet? I think it's a 10 feet.
Oh, it's 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just move over an inch so you're not going to accidentally hit Sunny in the head with it if you say
Bonk.
roll a nat 1.
That would be awkward.
Bonkity bonk. I'm
Friendship
actually
bonk.
I'm actually gonna move over here.
That's fine. Okay, roll your attack.
And then does a 22 hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. So 6 damage.
6 damage.
Bonk. Or stab,
Okay.
I guess, because it's a glaive.
Stabby stab.
Stabby stab.
Well, you could do the bonk with a over the hand slice like that.
Probably
Is one
so.
possible way. Or stabby
that's-
stab, whichever.
That's it for my turn.
Okay. So Atos, you're up, and then Janella, you're up next.
Alright, well, just, continuing using the momentum of that first swing, I'm gonna return back with a sword and hit the tiny creature once again.
Go for
Or
it.
at least try to. 20 to hit.
That hits.
9 plus 4. 13 damage. Slashing damage. And I just keep the momentum of my weapon and just, come back to a guard. And I'm standing my ground still, not moving from there.
Okay. He's looking extremely hurt. He's kind of like fading in and out of existence again. Okay. Janella, you're up.
Alright, so she's going to pop out so she can see the little one. Hopefully, because he tall, but, I'm gonna cast, Hex first on him,
Okay.
and then throw a little Eldritch Blast his way.
Okay, it's the small one or big boy you're hitting.
I was hoping small boy, but I was thinking because he's technically in cover, I don't know if I'm allowed to.
Let's see. Yeah, technically, because you have not only Big Boy, but also Atos, which is
Yeah.
has been ruled 3/4 cover.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do it to Big Boy, like the Hex, and then I'll do the hit on him too.
Okay. A roll for attack.
Oh, does a 23 hit?
Yes, that hits.
Woo! Okay, let me roll that D. So that's 8 plus 3, which is 11, and then I'm rolling my 6, which is 4, so 15 points of damage.
Okay. He takes it and he kind of shakes it off and looks at you. Deep growl. Again, realizing that kind of hit a little bit harder than he expected. And so, is that your turn?
That is it.
Okay, next up is Tiny Boy. That's really on his last leg. So he's going to be desperate and make his attacks. Does a 16 hit Atos?
16 does not hit. My AC is 18.
Yeah, he whiffs every attack, uses his bonus. Yeah, he's hardly keeping his form. So next up is Ocasio.
All right. The rock with the bunny ears and terrible accent will let an arrow fly. If we are doing the 3/4 cover rule for Aptos, I'm dragging my token on the Twitch broadcast. So let me go to Roll20. 1, 2.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that's pulled that.
This. I'll move over this way.
Working?
I was like, I can't move it either anymore. That was 21 to hit.
Hits.
And 13 damage again. I'm holding on to my favorite foe in case I need to use it for the big bad.
Okay. You watch as that arrow flies, hits in the chest, and it just evaporates. And you watch as the big bad suddenly his arches back in great pain, turns its head and growls deeply towards you.
Cool. I'll growl back, I guess. And I'll use my bonus action to hide in plain sight again. I got a 26. And if I could use my reaction to try and perceive anything else about that area or possible portal region.
Okay. Roll that for me. Since you guys are here, you can see.
19.
Looking over, you don't see anything. It's all rock and the ore. So you don't see anything that is effectively a portal or anything of that sort in that area.
Cool.
Okay.
End of turn.
So next up is Big Bad. He is actually looking pretty hurt. So he's going to go another attempt, and it's advantage because you did reckless, correct? That's a natural 20 for the first attack. That is a 24 for the second. He already overcame enfeeblement, so that's gone. So that'll be 6, 12. So you would take, instead of 12 slashing from the first hit, you will be taking 6. For the second hit, Sunny, you will be taking, let's see, that would be 7. Have it, that would be then, let's see, 3 damage from the second hit. And then he's going to go for his bite. That would be a 21. Oh, I realized I had to use the wrong dice for that one. For his bite, so that be 10. Brought down to 5. So then you take 5 piercing damage from the bite attack. And that's it for his turn.
You still good, Sunny?
Next up is... Let's see. Yeah, I can make it. The spirits meld into the stone and appear next to Ocasio. You are going to be healed 5 hit points, or you get 5 temporary if you're full. And for you, next round, you can make 2 attacks.
Sweet. Those
As
5 got me back up to full.
Nice. As you are blessed by the spirits. And And since they are actually near Sunny, Sunny, you get back 7 points of health.
Okay.
And you actually increase your damage, your natural damage. What is your weapon damage right now?
My weapon damage is 2d6 plus 3.
2d6 plus 3.
With the extra d6 too. Because I'm angry.
You now, instead of that d6, it is now a d8.
An extra d8? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I heal 7, got it.
Okay, and that ends their turn. So, Novelle, you're up, and Sunny, you're on deck.
Okay, bitch bolt for sure. Which is what I'm
Throw
calling
that
it now.
bitch bolt.
Bitch bolt.
I rolled the damage. It is a 12 on the d12. Never happens. So it takes 12 lightning damage.
Okay.
I'm just like chilling where I am right now. Like there's no reason for me to move. I'm just hanging out. So
Yeah, little tiny orb of lightning is just sitting there. That is
while
like...
this is happening, I'm just like in my bag, like trying to like make sure Eden's okay. Because I'm just like whatever. I just have to concentrate on this. It's fine.
She's just, during this entire fight, she's actually just been chewing on the honey bun.
Okay,
Kind of
great.
sad and
Mm-mm.
kind of not in a good place right now.
I'm here
So-
to talk about it when you're ready.
She kind of whines a little bit. Kind of like the, okay.
No.
So, that's your turn. Next
Yep.
up is Sunny. Rashti, you're on deck.
Okay. So I'm not gonna do reckless. I'm just gonna go for regular. Come on, stop moving and should have gone for reckless. Only a 14.
That misses.
All right, so that's it.
Okay.
As per usual on a Kelly turn.
You both are just growling at each other is how the turn ends. Okay, Rashti, you're up. Octopus, you're on deck.
Sounds good.
Stabby stab. Does an 18 hit?
18 just hits.
So that's gonna be 5 damage.
Okay, 5 damage.
And that's my turn.
Okay. So, next up is Autos, followed by Janella.
All right. Seeing that the creature is, seems to be, pretty busy with Sunny, I'm just gonna into a better position behind the creature, just, to distract it just a little bit more. Hopefully flanking. I'm not sure I don't remember if you applied flanking rules here or not, or...
Yes, I do.
All right. So I'm gonna, move in position and attack it.
Go for it. You get advantage.
Yeah, that's worth it because that's not 20.
Okay.
Advantage is great. So that's gonna be 2d6 plus 4. So that is 6 on the die. And while I'm there, might as well pump in Divine Smite and use my last spell slot
Go
for
for
that.
it.
So that's what, 2d8, right? And is it undead or fiend?
No, it is not.
Okay, just making sure, just in case, because. And that is an extra, technically 6 damage on the smite. So.
Okay, so that would be how much damage overall?
Overall, that's what, 6, 12 plus 4, 16.
Okay. How would you like to paint the scene?
Well,
Woo!
using the distraction and Sunny being an amazing tank that she is, I'm just gonna go behind it and just with up slash just open that creature's coat and until it drops dead. And hopefully not squish more honey buns in the process, because, you know, I have a feeling that if that happens, that, you know, the anger might be coming towards me after, so...
Okay. So, you're behind him, and you slice just right where you watch as that Divine Smite attack pulses through his body. But what's fascinating is, Sunny, you see this right at his forehead. A glowing purple light appears. And it too, with a sound of a snap, all of a sudden begins to, almost like lightning, go down its body. While the Divine Smite and this strange lightning mixes, his body begins to shake and shiver. And he falls. But before he hits the ground, he turns to dust. And he is dead.
Sunny looks down at the honey bun, now covered in people dust.
It's
Yeah.
And
just
she's
squished.
I don't think
bun.
the 5-second rule applies.
I
think
cast
Chris-
prestidigitation and clean it.
I don't think
It's a
I'm
squish.
going
I mean, that's
honey
already like
bun.
honey bun mush.
Yes.
Okay.
And now it's got
Okay,
like
well,
ashes
I mean,
in it.
it's still.
Yeah.
Prestidigitate. It's clean.
It's clean mush.
It's clean, but it doesn't fix.
I appreciate the effort.
Yeah.
She reaches into her bag and eats the honey bun.
Well,
It's just a sugar rage, y'all. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Yeah.
Sunny just has perpetual sugar high. That's
Yeah.
all.
After that, she's just gonna go on a big nap.
Yeah, I can't wait for the crash.
Yep.
yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, you already
Just-
saw the crash earlier.
Athos is gonna have to be the one to carry her.
Does Sunny look pretty hurt? Because I know she took a bit of a beating from that creature, so...
Me?
Yes, you.
Yeah. Sorry, my mom said something to me.
Hi, Mom.
Moms are important, y'all.
Absolutely.
So Sunny looks a little sad, but she is not in imminent danger.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of like sharing hit point numbers. I
No,
don't
but,
how
you
that
know,
works here, but,
Like, you know, on a scale, you know, like, do you look pretty fucking hurt? Or, like, you know, I know you will make it through.
I should be able to make it through.
Alright.
I should be okay until we find some place.
Alright.
It's like, how
Famous
beat up
last
do you look?
words.
Yeah.
So, Ocasio, once the creature is dead, that feeling that you were having while in this place that seemed to have your haunches in a tizzy, that seems to fade.
That sounds
And you
like
also
a
notice that
dirty,
the
a
scent...
dirty phrase. It's your haunches in a tizzy. Okay.
Is that gonna
Damn
be
it,
the
Kelly.
is that gonna be like the name of the VOD? Haunches and Tizzy?
Haunches in a tizzy.
I mean, we could. Anyways, I'm
It means something
tired.
different in the Feywild.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Even the smell of lavender is starting to dissipate, which is strange given the closed off nature of the cave itself. And you start to relax, and you know instinctively the danger has passed.
I think we are safe. I don't sense any more threats around us. I think we're good. What was that?
Yeah, that's my question. Also, I don't remember, did we hear, was it only Ocasio that heard the other person talking?
Yes, because
Yeah.
he got up and it was a dirty 20. And
It was
given...
didn't Eden also hear?
Yes. But she also...
But
But you don't know if she saw anything, if she heard anything. You guys don't know.
Yeah.
And I've seen this cat, this like Cheshire thing appear on Janella. Did I hear what they said? I don't think I did. I think I may have just seen it because that's what I like
Yeah,
out of character.
you
That's what
only
I was reacting to was the eyes.
Yeah, you only saw it appear and
Okay.
look at you for a sec.
So I wouldn't even be able to judge at all if there's any similarity between the voices.
Correct.
Cool. Carry on.
I don't think we should stay here for too long.
I will say that between the cat and this thing, the cat felt natural. Like, it was almost like that time when you finally come home after a long time, that kind of sense of feeling, where this thing just didn't feel right. Something was extremely wrong.
This is the voice that was talking to
These
the
were
multiple voices?
Yes.
Cool.
It's just something that kind of put you like, this is weird. Why is this female voice like this? There's something that was kind of not right about it, but you can't put your finger on it.
Did it sound regal at all?
Yeah. I would say yeah.
I won't meta any further.
Everybody okay?
Juice is like hair toss.
Yep.
my bunny ears just flip in the wind.
I can tell you right now, I'm just picturing the rabbits when I was a kid. We used to raise rabbits. We had one that was very regal, and now I'm just having calamity in my head.
Yep.
Until it binkied, and then it's never regal when they binky.
Yeah.
Should we would anybody like to join me in taking a look around and seeing if there's anything else that we might be able to glean, any information, anything that we can kind of take back to report on what happened here?
Yes.
I don't know if there's any remains of any of the other miners or the other explorers that came that we might be able to either bring back to their loved ones or families, or at least report to the town that, we did what we could and this is what we found.
Yes.
About halfway through that speech, you hear some pretty hefty snoring coming from the area of Sunny.
Well, here comes the crash.
Has occurred.
Yep.
Yeah.
She is literally standing, though.
Yep.
Oh, well, I can hide in plain sight. Some people can sleep in plain sight.
That's quite impressive.
Athos.
Yes.
Athos, can I talk to you?
Sure.
But over here.
I'm gonna, clank over there.
Janella's gonna go into a corner too, but not say anything.
You're going into a corner
by myself.
Okay.
No, by myself.
We're not judging here. You do you.
We'll make sure nobody bothers you, I guess.
No, it'll make more sense. I'm letting you guys talk first.
Okay, so that scene is for next. Right now, you guys are being pulled over to the side. Ocasio, you actually see the spirits kind of land on Sunny, and it looks like they also kind of dim out a little bit, and it looks like almost like all of them are asleep.
Cuddle puddle.
Like they just used all their energy to escape and help you guys as much as they could.
Kelly, you are muted.
Yes, you're muted, Kelly.
How many games am I going to be in where people just cuddle pile on me?
All of them.
Yep.
This is another one. Like,
you fell asleep standing up. They're tired. Strong person.
Well, at least we don't have a singing fish in this one. Okay.
I'll be like,
No,
I don't.
Yet.
Do you think?
Fish.
Do you think I can't ask if she's consents or if she's okay with this because she's asleep.
Yeah. You also heal 15 points of back. If they're going to sleep on you, they're going to help you. They have manners. So, anyways, Novella and Ostos go over to a corner.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll roll my investigation while they do that.
Yeah, so we have Rostri and Ocasio investigating.
Okay.
Janella off in her corner, and then Atos and
In my own little corner.
Okay, so let's do the scene of Optos and Novel.
Yeah.
Then we'll do the scene of the search, and then we'll end it with Janella.
All right.
So, our first scene.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a knee because I
Athos.
want to be like proper height.
Yeah, okay. I feel like a kid. Athos,
Yes.
Eden, that other voice that Ocasio heard, Eden said that it was the same voice of the person who put a curse on her.
That's so. I
Yeah,
don't think-
she's really upset. I like open the bag to show him like
I'm just gonna
this
peek
really
in.
sad fox in my bag. Look, she's only halfway eaten her honey bun.
Yeah, usually she would be already done with it.
Yeah.
She looks extremely sad. Like you've never seen a sadder fox than Eden right now.
She's never told me who this person is. Just that she got cursed. And that, that other person was coming to break it, but not a great situation, so we left.
Indeed, and I doubt this too strange to be just a coincidence.
Yeah, I think so. It sounds like I don't know much about this person. I don't even know their name, but like just based on what they were doing here in this small town, like it sounds like they're trying to meddle in like maybe the inner workings of bigger towns. Like, I mean, this is where people get Ethereum from, right?
Correct.
Or maybe, or they use it to because they're a powerful spellcaster. I don't know.
And
But I just think that we should be on our guard in case we come across this person again.
agreed. And it's not like we can really ask. I'm just gonna turn around towards the pile of dust. Them for more information.
Yeah. I don't know if they would have given us any anyway, because Rostri did try talking to them. And they just went on their monologue about how
I know.
me, I deserve this, I deserve that, this is supposed to be mine, wine. Like, oh my god, I know so many nobles and I've never heard somebody whine as much as that guy does.
I've heard a few, but yeah, No,
It
yeah.
was insufferable. I mean, you know who I went to school with. Come on. Those were some of the most insufferable people ever. But, oh my god, I would kill to have just been in their company for 2 seconds. But anyway, I just wanted you to know, I'm going to... When she's ready, I think Eden will talk to me and tell me more. But I just thought you should know since we're traveling
Yeah, I
to
think
try
we
to fix this.
should try to figure out what we're gonna do about this once we are out of
Yeah.
here. It's not exactly,
Yeah.
The best place to discuss that. But are you okay? I'm just gonna.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm fine. I didn't get hurt at all. I'm just a little tired.
All right.
And I think we'll go back to the main room.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll pretend it. I'll do an investigation if I need to, but
Okay.
So
Those
rocks,
who are
right?
looking around, either give me a perception check, investigation.
where'd that bunny-shaped rock go? That's so weird.
What, based on how you do these searches, would investigation or perception yield different results?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they will.
I will do investigation. I'm looking for more specifically, like intentionally looking for things that would either like traces of things connected to people that may have been here before that we can kind of bring back to like loved ones, or to kind of report back, like to confirm, I guess, what they already know, but like any belongings that we could kind of like yield and bring back to people in town. And that was an 18.
As I
18.
come back, I'll do a perception check. And I got 19.
19. Okay.
I got a natural 20 for a 25 on perception.
Oof.
Perception.
Go off.
Nice. Okay,
Get
so
it.
with the investigation check, you're looking around. You actually do find mementos, a few like pretty beaten up armor, some blades and weaponry that were used. But they're, oddly enough, they look like they've been through hell and back. You're able to find some mementos. You find one locket with a young looking woman, possibly a wife or a sweetheart. You're not sure. And you, with that roll, you're able to find some mementos of who came in here, like the mercenaries and such. But oddly enough, you don't find any bodies. And that
Yeah,
kind
I
of
wasn't
sits
expecting that.
really weird. But given like 1 minute, you're remembering fire did hurt these things, and then suddenly fire didn't hurt these things.
Oh, I
And
definitely
you're
remember
wondering
that.
if it might have eaten something. You're not sure how this thing worked, especially this mutated kind of human. Is kind of like those realizations as you're looking around here and having a few little epiphanies, remembering things like histories from school and such. So for
It's like,
the perception
eating
checks,
the warm honey buns healed me. Maybe hitting them with warm energy heals them.
so for the perception checks, you guys are looking around, and what you find is pretty much what looks to be in the far, let's see, that would be the left-hand corner of the map, that it looks like there has been recent work, like something here has been still mining the Ethereum. And you can actually tell that some of the stuff is actually in well working order, where everything else you saw in the mine was pretty dilapidated and broken. But with that natural 20, looking over to where the creature came from on the other side of the giant tree root, which now actually is, oddly enough, starting to wilt and turn in on itself. Similar to if you've seen a dead spider, its legs start to go like that. And it's starting to go gray and die. That is the first thing that you notice with that natural 20. The second thing, given your background and a few other things, looking around, you see the Ethereum. Right in that corner is a different color. And thinking back to your childhood and learning about different things, you know that somebody casted either a teleportation spell or possibly a portal type of spell. You're not sure, but as time goes by, that color fades away back to its natural light blue color of the Ethereum in this mine.
So who else is investigating? It was Ocasio and
Nouvelle.
Novell.
Hey, Ocasio.
Yes.
Can you tell me if over here, can you look? You're good at tracking, right? You can look at.
I could help
tracks.
with that. Sure.
Can you tell me if anyone was over? Like, is this the direction the dude came from, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Can you
He
tell
stepped
me if
behind there.
anyone else was over here, like, and anything about them?
Let me see. And I'll get down on all fours and kind of take a look from different angles and see where someone else may have come from, either from different elevations or where there may be other tracks, any signs of the one thing that I do remember from my training is where any threats could be coming from.
So that would be a survival check. And given your background, I would say you'd get advantage.
18.
So going through, that scent of lavender is really strong here, but you also catch a strange scent of sweet pea, which is weird. And looking around, you're like, this is strange. And in your head, you're like, this might be the scent of the other person, that woman that was here. And looking around again, especially being pointed out, you do see the slight shifting color of the Ethereum that was round where that spell was casted. And being around portals, you're like, that's a portal.
Does it?
That was cast here.
I see. So it's not a static portal, but one that was created here specifically for the purpose of someone coming through, or
somebody coming through, either coming or going. You're not sure.
Yeah.
The magic hasn't had enough time to kind of fade away where you can't get those tiny little details.
Can we tell how long ago, like by how faded it is? Can we tell how long ago?
Yeah, it looks. It certainly looks like someone recently came through here, but created an artificial portal. This is not what I'm used to seeing interplanar. It's a long story. I may have already said too much. This does look familiar. It does look familiar, but I've never seen it quite like this. This is temporary. This is different. And do I need to do some kind of like arcana check to gauge the time?
If you're trying to figure out the time, it would be arcana.
Straight roll or advantage because of my familiarity with them?
Straight roll for this.
Oh,
natural 20!
Woo! With a natural 20.
15. So if I can help them, that'd be cool.
Yeah. With those two rolls, you guys are kind of looking at the space. You actually notice that there's kind of like weird burn marks on the stone that you couldn't really notice. And through the two of you talking and like going, well, this should be this, and going back and forth like that, you realize that the moment the spell ended was probably when you suddenly heard that cursing and silence from the other person. And it probably was with that roll of natural 20 and the 15 working together, you realize that this portal probably was probably here for about an hour. And you're not sure if this woman was yelling at this person trying to get like last minute things. That you're not sure. But the portal was up for about an hour before it went down.
Does it look so you said it's been up for it was up for an hour. Is there any indication that it like this has been the site of like previous castings of this portal? Like is this like is this a destination?
Yeah,
popular destination.
With those
does it show the brochure
here?
Yeah, it definitely does look to be that way. That cool. This was one of the places that the caster knew for sure was extremely familiar to allow this quick back and forth between the two different wherever they're teleporting from.
Okay.
As Ocasio is like saying all these things, and like I'm assuming that maybe you say these things about the portal, but I could be wrong.
I've been saying it out loud to
Okay.
to
I'm
Rostri
back.
and
Rostri.
Ocasio have
I'm back in
been
the room
discussing.
now, so I think
Yeah.
I would just maybe over here.
for
I
sure.
kind of just I kind of just look over at Athos like, oh my fucking god, this bitch can just teleport wherever the fuck she wants to be.
It make things complicated.
I think I'll message Athos.
Did
and
you
just-
say the "oh this bitch" aloud, or
No, it was kind of
Okay.
a look. It's just a look. It's just a look. Yeah, nice try. No. Athos and Nouvelle have known each other long enough that Athos knows
Yeah.
what
Mhm.
faces Nouvelle's making.
No.
But then I'll also send a message to Athos and be like, should we tell them what's going on? I mean, I'll ask Eden, but
say yes, Athos? Say yes.
don't say no. Actually,
Say yes to the mess.
Say yes to the chaos. Yes.
Perhaps a bit later
Oh,
once
did we
we're
just lose
rested.
Witchy?
no, she just went off camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you say? I didn't miss what you said.
I said,
Rafiki.
perhaps later, once everybody's rested, let's start and
I'll ask Eden because it's not really
yeah, it's
my story to tell. And if she doesn't want people to know, then I don't want to tell them.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
I don't like this bitch. I say that out loud.
okay.
I'll
How are
look
you
at-
asking her? How are you asking her? Or are you gonna wait until later?
Oh,
yeah.
I was gonna wait till later, till
Okay.
we're like back at the inn.
Yeah, because she's currently kind of distracted.
Yeah, I was gonna like give her time. So I'm not gonna just like tell me. Should I tell them? Can I tell them? She'd be like, oh my god, leave me the fuck alone. She runs away.
Yeah. Okay. So, anything else you want to do before we move on to the next scene?
Oh,
I
wait.
are you specifically asking the two of them?
I'm asking all of you
Asking
before
the
we
group.
switch
Okay.
over to Janellas.
I think Janella got some connection issue because I don't see her anymore.
Her computer died.
There you go.
That's what
Oh,
she
I
said.
think she's back.
Okay,
Oh.
she's
She's
back.
back. Yep.
Okay.
There she is.
So I was just gonna go like look at Rostri after we've kind of gleaned everything that we could. Suggest that we go back to the group and check on Sunny just to make sure that Sunny's good and that the spirits haven't like were nice at first and then slowly like ate her face or some shit.
Sucked her life away. Yeah, probably a good
Okay,
call.
yeah. Good. Okay.
Yeah, you
I
guys
was-
come back to Sunny, and she's
Um,
still standing
Okay,
with
cool.
the spirits on her.
And I
all
wanna.
sleeping.
I'm gonna. Because I've been kind of like trying to like keep tabs on Nouvelle since I did say we want to have a chat, but I just rolled for like insight and did not do well, so I don't notice anything.
Okay. Yeah.
When I was in the corner, I was hoping to reach out to my patron and talk to them for a second.
Dude, we in trouble, okay?
So you-
Yeah.
So, your patron appears before you, floating on his back.
Yeah, I probably like hold my
Looking
like
at you,
lock it out a little
floating.
bit, just to do it.
Yes.
So like, do you get what the fuck's going on, or are you as not knowing as I am?
He kind of turns around, floats a different way.
Of course, he does.
I have ideas. This entire encounter has been interesting. I need more time to get a better idea of the situation, but
Okay.
let's just say it might be an old enemy. I hope
Oh.
not.
Anything I should know now in case it is?
It's best that we hope this is just people meddling in
Okay.
things that they don't understand, but they should be dead, but...
Second question, and then I'll let you do your thing. Why are you so interested in Ocasio? Like,
And
why do you
just
keep bothering him?
Giant Cheshire grin. Oh dear. He knows my homeland. He's one of my people. And at that point, he fades away.
No! God freaking damn it, come on! You fucking piece of shit sometimes, Chess.
And you hear a little cackle of feline humor.
Okay. Okay.
Everything all right over there?
And
She'll walk back trying to, like, not look like she just got a bomb planted on her, but she does. Like,
Just completely red in the face, and we're like,
pissed
yeah.
off.
I'm fine.
Look, you know.
Sonny?
Oh man, this talk's gonna be interesting. No. Anyways, is Sunny okay?
I think she's just asleep.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's at that point that the spirits kind of float over to you after they took a quick nap, and you hear little tiny thank yous, and then they float back into the ground, and you watch as the stone begins to glow for a second, brighten, and this interior is now very well lit, even more so. And you notice that there's some stone that you thought were regular stone start to flicker, and it's actually Ethereum that was underpowered, I guess you could say.
Little
But
battery.
now they're glowing once more.
Oh god, stop. You app, no. Oh my god, so triggering.
If there is any chance that there's one
Hey.
nearby that I can kind of like yoink and like
Oh, no.
pocket, I'm curious to take some more
You
like
can
that's
try.
just for me. What would that
You
be?
Can I catch him and just be like,
That would be a sleight of hand check, and then we're going, if you do it, I will warn you, there is a chance of epic failure in this attempt.
Please don't get your character killed.
I did
I
already
mean-
say I was gonna do it.
Yeah.
No.
If
I'm-
Rossi wants to see this happen,
can I try? Can I?
I'm already regretting
Perception?
it, but
perception against his sleight of hand.
Oh my god, okay. Hold on. Oh no.
and like if she rolls
Oh.
higher, she might get a chance to stop me.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, this is the first time I want to roll low. Okay. That's 9 total.
Oh
19.
god.
I got a 19. So
Okay.
he's gonna. So can it be like he goes to like kind of grab for it, and she sort of takes his hand and is like,
So it's kind of like the kid in the candy store that you see is shiny and you're like, oh my god, I want it. And immediately you're right behind him and your hand just like snakes out and you're like, oh shit, no, don't even touch it.
And I'll just
Knowing
be like, I was just stretching a little. Just making sure that everything was in the right places after that fight, you know?
"This is the source of some wild magic. You should probably keep that in mind."
Wild magic, this is child's play. You don't know the first thing about wild magic.
Okay.
And I will look at you and be like, wait, do you know about wild magic?
I don't know anything about wild magic.
Insight check.
Oh my god.
If you're, let's see, deception or whatever you want.
I'm fine with failing that
use-
insight check.
Ocasio's like, I don't believe that you know more
Okay, roll me
about
that,
wild magic than
insight
me.
check.
That you don't know anything
Oh,
about wild
dare you to
magic.
be
'cause
more
like
nerdy
I'm
than I
fine
am.
with him. I'm
Who
fine with
knows
him
less
picking
about
up.
wild magic between the two of us?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
better at knowing less about it. No.
Oh,
Eek.
Do you still want me to roll?
what
Like, I'm fine with him picking up that's just sort of a snarky response and not
I mean,
necessarily true.
what did you roll?
I felt that it was snarky because you've been super, super interested in this Ethereum shit, and like the moment someone else went near it, you were like, no. I was like, so I clocked that. Now
Yeah.
your response to me now, I don't clock because I rolled a 9.
Oh, do you want me to roll? Do you want me not to roll?
Yeah, let's just roll. I just want to see if you roll lower than a 9.
What was it? Wait, what?
You can either
Deception.
do deception or
Deception if you're lying, persuasion if you're like trying
Yeah.
to convince me.
Oh, yeah, so 8.
so.
Oh.
8 total.
So
Juice.
what does he get with that? With that roll then?
What?
Since you rolled lower than a 9 with that 8, what exactly is Ocasio picking up?
Like, what's your
Uh,
tell?
Read it out.
Yeah.
Well, it was kind of offensive when he was like, "You don't know anything about wild magic," and she's like, "Excuse me." So I assumed he would be able to like, what's the word? Infer from that she probably does. I mean, it was only marginally higher than my roll, so that seems sufficient.
Yeah. You do get that idea that she does know probably just enough as you do about that, though you're not sure if she might know more or less.
Or like why. So yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
or the
Cool,
why.
cool.
Definitely not the why. You didn't ask her yet.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Dance off right now. We'll figure it out.
Anyways, so you guys are heading out. The mines, oddly enough, are well lit. Even in those areas that were dark, you're noticing that there's more Ethereum that's starting to blink back into existence. And you guys are able to make it back out through everything and out into the sunlight.
Is Sunny awake, or we have to
And
carry her?
so,
I would've
oddly
tried
enough,
to
she's
wake her
walking
up.
with you guys.
Yeah, she's sleepwalking with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oddly enough, you
It's
don't know
almost
how.
like this might be something she's had to do in the past.
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
It's like she has a sixth sense. It's like, okay, friends are going this way, I go with. You don't know how it happens, but she's following it, and you're just like, is she still asleep? And do the whole, oh yeah, she's still asleep. And so, you guys have made it out of the mines safely, a little bruised up. And so, this chapter of Tales of Faerune comes to a close.
Scotty baby.
What's going to happen
I
next
thought
week?
I was muted. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, everybody knows they saw Scotty. Everybody did the same thing. So you're
Aw,
voicing.
little toe beans. Stop.
You're
So cute.
so cute. So anyway,
You are muted. Oh, so
yeah, Kelly,
cute.
you're muted.
Oh my god.
I said he's like the little bongo cat gif.
Of course, I'm not wearing the Mongo Cat shirt. I'm sad now. So, anyways, that's it for tonight. So I am your lovely GM, Kitty. You guys can find me at Twitter at InsaneKitty32. You can also check out my store, Causality Cat Studios, on Etsy, where I sell little dice-oramas. This one actually glows in the dark. And yeah, hopefully sometime. I'm hoping to start streaming soon because I want to stream Subnautica because someone got it for me. And so, Kelly.
Oh,
Why
okay.
don't you-
Hi.
Yeah, your
I
turn.
never actually get the dice out before I do the outro, which is, eventually you'd think I would remember. But
That's fine.
since Greater Restoration has a thing with Die Hard dice, I'm just saying
Yeah.
that there may or may not be Opera Geek dice.
Oh, I don't have
Yeah.
them out
Dice.
either.
I'm just saying.
They're somewhere in
you know.
these
Oh, wow.
bags.
But I have it. I have the big College of the Opera book that opens up and is dice. And
Everybody
there,
dice.
this is the D20. You can't really see it because
It-
it's green.
it is
It's
pretty.
screened out. But yeah,
So
so
pretty.
those are
That
in
is cool.
those are in the Die Hard Dice store.
Mhm.
The store. And other than that, you can catch me on Twitch. Right now, I'm streaming Assassin's Creed Valhalla and being super stealthy about it.
Stealth.
Hey, if no one's left alive at the end to say they saw me, it's stealth.
True.
That's true.
I'm just saying. But yes, so that's twitch.tv/The Opera Geek, and you can find me everywhere fine beverages are sold at The Opera Geek.
Okay, Rafiki, you're up next.
I am Rafiki. I'm a co-founder of this channel. I stream primarily here because, well, where else would I stream? Other than that, I do music under Raven Skull Production, like the intro music that you heard during the video. That's things that I do. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Next up is Fair.
Sorry, I had to be the command for Rafiki.
Don't you
Hi,
dare.
I'm Fair. I've been Nouvelle, your arcane trickster rogue. Obviously Thursdays you can find me here, 8 p.m. Eastern, playing with this lovely crew. Tomorrow over on Chaotic Tiefling ATL, also at 8 p.m. Eastern, you can find me playing Sophia Umbermorn in our Thirsty Sword Lesbians campaign. That'll be our second episode. And Saturdays, you can find me over on Rolling These 20s for our Vampire the Masquerade campaign, Philly by Night, and that is 9 p.m. Eastern. Otherwise, you can follow me on Twitter to see what I'm doing when I'm doing it. Also, I was featured on Dragon Talk last week, so if you like podcasts and you like D&D, feel free to check it out.
She
Okay.
doing
Trieste, you're up next.
everything.
Yeah, she is. She's awesome. Definitely go follow her. So Trieste, you're up.
Hello, Trieste, also known as Blades of Gloriosa. You can find me on Twitter to see what I'm up to. I stream on Twitch under Blades of Gloriosa. So I've mostly been streaming Drunk Conan lately because Conan Exiles has me like super hard right now. So we also do Bad Movie Night and all sorts of other games. So what?
Given some of the slider options on character creation, your phrasing
Yeah.
there gives me pause.
It is set to no nudity, if that makes you feel better.
I mean, it
For
doesn't matter
streaming?
because
Yeah.
I can turn around and see my husband's game where he's just like, woohoo, all the way up.
Yeah, that's definitely PJ.
They're so floppy!
I don't even know what we're talking about.
It's okay.
There is a customization slider for the
Intimate
visual
parts.
size of
Sniggly
the
bits.
intimate parts in Conan Exiles.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep. Indeed.
Anyway, yeah,
So-
Drunk Conan has been super fun, and not just because of the sliders. So,
So next up is Witchy.
Okay. Hi, I'm Witchy. You can find me on Twitter at Witchy981 because someone took Witchy98 before I could make one. I am mostly on here on Thursdays, and then I'm also on a podcast called In Sort of Thing, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We mostly talk Dragon Age and Bioware stuff, and we are currently playing our next one, and our drunk podcast I think should be out soon. I would think a Dragon Age themed podcast drunk would be. So if you want to watch any of that, yeah, it's on Spotify. It's also posted on YouTube. So yeah.
Okay, and last but not least, our dear Juice, you're up.
Hello, I am Juice, no pronouns, just Juice. I have played your Harengong Gloomstalker Ranger tonight named Ocasio, uses he, him pronouns. You can find me on Twitter at TheJuiceTM. You can also find me on Twitter at TheJuiceTM. On Saturdays, you can also find me over on Rolling D's 20s with Fair, my stealthy stiletto twin, playing Aurelio Valentin, our Tremere in our Vampire the Masquerade Philly by Night campaign. And in a couple of weeks, you'll also see me on Rolling D's 20s for the upcoming finale or couple of finale episodes as we wrap up our Cyberpunk Red campaign chronicle story. I don't know what the term is for Cyberpunk.
Shenanigan
Yeah,
and fuckery.
where I play Redacted, our net runner, who uses they them pronouns. Think that's it.
I have a question. Is that the name that they go by? Is Redacted, or
Yeah, it's a bracket and then redacted in all caps, close bracket.
Nice,
love
I
it.
love
That's awesome.
Okay, well, that is our show for tonight. I hope that you guys had an amazing time. I know we did. So, we will see you next week. Same time, same place, different
Mhm.
chapter. Okay, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.